Previously on Flippin' to Fifth.
Loud noise on the passenger side. We actually found the shackle broken.
You definitely have some water intrusion over here in the corner, and it's tore up a lot of the wood that's over here.
So it's the Sherwin-Williams HGTV Home Infinity. I haven't talked to you about this yet, but I want to remove this dresser.
So the seals right here, where the butyl is broken up, what we could do is go ahead and we need to reseal this, but in order to reseal it, we need to get rid of this stuff right here that's flaking. So we'll just take our little blade here, this non-marring pry bar, and just simply pull this out in the places where we need to.
Okay.
And the great thing is it doesn't scratch anything up, but we're just trying to create a clean surface so when we go back to recaulk this, we've got a good substrate for it.
What's up, everybody? It's another edition of Flippin' to Fifth, and today we found out that all of our suspension is completely shot, but thank God we have Anthony Damrell and Todd Henson to help us out. And basically, the leaf springs were wrong, the brakes were shot. Basically, everything that could go wrong below the deck did go wrong. So check out this episode, and if you're looking to buy an RV that is extremely used, be sure to make sure you get somebody to check out the suspension, the axle, everything, because you never know what's going to happen. So check it out.
What we found is when we took out the old springs and we went and compared them, and thank you. I'm gonna start over. Thanks.
That's all staying in.
All right, cool. So, as you see here, this is the original one, a 4-pack, and this is the one we're going up to a 6-pack. So what we found out is, at one point in this RV's life, the leaf springs have been changed out and put to a lower rating than actually what the trailer is actually rated for. So this one right here is rated roughly about 2,300 pounds. The 6-pack over here is rated for 3,500 pounds, which, with 7,000 pound axles that he has under here, this is the one that should be on it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get all these slides pulled in, and then we're gonna get this thing jacked up, get some jack stands under it, get it secured, and we're going to start ripping some stuff apart, start getting some visual aids on parts, and see what we need to replace down under here. So come on with me.
Is it bad?
Yes and no. It definitely means that it's been sitting in some water. That's rust.
Yeah.
And there's grease in there, but it does not look fresh or anywhere near.
What's all that clicking?
I think that's just everything settling over there. We possibly, when we go to Harbor Freight, might need to look for a thread chaser. It does look like the last person that did play with this might have gobbled up the first couple threads on this thing. So on the rear axle, what we found was that the rear wheel seal has been leaking for quite a bit of time and has actually covered both front and rear shoes. And so from the looks of it, it looks like we have not had improper braking on this one for quite a while.
How often should we check the seals?
Annually, and we should check the grease and zerk fittings every 3 to 6 months. So all we're doing is got to make sure we get every bit of the grease out, clean it out, make sure all the seal is out. While you're up there, your 2 zerk fittings too. Thank you.
All right, so what do we have here?
So what you're looking at is the upgraded, bad to the bone, Equiflex 6-leaf extravaganza. Before you had a 4-pack, 2,200 pound, couldn't tow nothing, flattened out springs, you're looking at a 6-pack, 3,500 pounds with the Equal Flex shackle. It's going to be handle anything this trailer's got down the road.
Got it? Okay. I'm in. Something smells like feet.
That's my Brussels sprouts. Oh, yeah.
Brussels sprouts smell like feet. There's no way that could be good for you.
Okay. That's your opinion, silly.
It's my educated opinion. Look at me. You can see I eat things. I am educated.
And I'm an ex-fatty, so I know a lot of things.
So for the last 2 days, we've been working on this one slide. The previous owners obviously had some problems because they put in their own rollers. And we found the mistakes that they made. They'd cut out a hole thinking they could put a roller in there, and they cut the hole in the wrong spot. So they created another hole, but they put only 2 rollers in, one in the middle and one on the right. Yeah, this is the beast that they're using. Okay, we see the roller right here, and it looks pretty high, but as it comes in, we just want to make sure that that roller is low enough that our box can go straight, but the roller still has functionality. It's those balls.
Yeah, it's our adjustment nuts that are actually dragging and digging into the ground.
It's great. It would carry a lot of weight, but the problem is how big this is, right? So when that slide's running in, he had one side that's sitting an inch higher, but the left side had no rail or had no roller. It's just dragging on the floor.
Here we go. Well, that definitely came in on the right-hand side first. Oh, there's one.
Well, that caused, the far side of our slide to sit there out of shape. So it's been sitting that way for a little while, right? And so we have made all of our adjustments. We've loosened everything up, and it was still sitting almost as a trapezoid. So day 2 rolls around. We're putting in smaller rollers on the inside, roll over linoleum. We think we've got the thing square. We've getting it all tightened up. We're going to add the smaller rollers, 4 all the way across. Hopefully this will work. This is part of the fun, is trying to figure out, okay, why the heck did they do that? Was this done by the previous owner? Was this done by the manufacturer? Well, obviously this was the previous owner. They're using sheet metal screws. So we're trying to correct their mistakes, but in the meantime, it's a learning process. Fun for us, maybe not so much for the Flamians.
So, you gotta get us down, please. Alright, I'm going down with or without you. You figure it out.
Can you deliver me down, Mommy? Mommy, deliver me down.
Take the camera, honey.
Chloe!
Sadie, stop. Don't get us down.
Dad!
Okay.
Now go down! Go down! Oh! Holy Lord! Oh, I almost died up there! That was a bouncing jump!
I can't. I'm sweating. I'm sweating so bad.